What do you think about this new trend that you're seeing? Like you saw it particularly coming out of John Danaher and Dean Lister with leg locks. Like leg locks are so big in jiu-jitsu competition now.
When we learn jiu-jitsu, and still today, we would not learn anything related to legs until we get our blue belt. The main reason behind this were to be able to let you develop guard. Mm-hmm. Without concern anything. Just learn how to move your hips in sweeps and hooks. Footlock is something very effective. But if I show you right away, I might be stopping some of the evolution of your game or the other person that you train with that he can learn, which will make even better his footlock.
Right.
That's why we hold back until people get 1 year or 2 into jiu-jitsu to learn leg locks. But today we have the no-gi, everybody's such in a hurry. There are a lot of no-gi schools. The first thing people want to learn, hey, I want to learn heel hook. Mm-hmm. In jiu-jitsu with gi, I want to learn armbar.
Right.
The no-gi wants to go straight to the leg. The gi people want to go straight to the arm.
But I think particularly because of the success of these leg lockers against high-level competition.
No, it's effective. It's amazing. I think it's a portion of the game. You know, and you will see the development of people that will have defending that, which also will force guys to pass also beyond the legs only. Mm-hmm. But definitely, their work is a very dangerous. Let people wrap their legs around your leg, hook you there. I mean, not everybody can get out of that.
And if you don't tap, you're going to get your knee ripped apart.
For sure.
And that's the real problem with leg locks, is that so many guys wind up with pretty devastating knee injuries.
In the 80s, the decision not to have heel hooks in jiu-jitsu was for safety. We did practice, but the competition does not allow. You got to understand that in the 80s, if you have a knee problem, your career is over.
Right. There's no surgery that really would fix it correctly. Right.
Today is different.
Yeah.
You understand? It's the evolution of the medical side make possible for you to put a brand new knee over there.
Yeah, but still to this day, meniscus tears and cartilage tears, those are still huge. I mean, without stem cells, it's very, very difficult to fix those unless you get the meniscus. Like, I had part of my meniscus removed on my left knee.
And then you see, I mean, you want to train for longevity. And you got to understand, too, is I think some of those things should be kind of almost creating a pro league into the jiu-jitsu world. Because a lot of people, they get hurt before even they learn what jiu-jitsu is. That's why my only concern is the danger of all those heel hooks, leg locks. Because if you get somebody who knows, he might tap or he might roll to the right side. Even though a lot of guys still get hurt.
Yeah.
But if you hold somebody who doesn't have much experience in one of those traps, it's for sure injury.
They roll the wrong way and rip it apart themselves.
Even if you don't squeeze, it's because they don't know what to do.
Right. Yeah.
And that's my view of as an instructor today on my school. Say, no, you're not ready for legs yet.
Right.
Oh, I go to the no-gi. Don't go to the no-gi tournament yet. You have to learn first. You understand? For your own safety. And also, I want them to develop guard. Because when we get tired, we pull guard. Mm-hmm. When you get tired, you lie down to sleep. You don't sleep standing. You sleep when you lie down. And jiu-jitsu is the same thing. You get tired, you're going to pull guard. And that's one of the ways I see some of my students in the tournament. They get tired. He's a top guy. Suddenly he start pulling guard. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's tired. He's already wants to, and that's why you have to have a good guard, just to survive and rest to be able to continue.
Were you surprised though that this no-gi leg lock game started taking off the way it did?
I think because of the success, you have so many guys doing extremely well. And some of the guys that come from the no-gi originally doing so well. Now some of the guys that come from the gi world doing no-gi, they've been finding some challenges to adjust to that leg. I think in a way you have two ways that simplify, because if you get somebody in a foot lock or leg lock, there we go. And at the same time you complicate, because you see a lot of scramble now and a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
Because every day I understand people don't want to tap, then it's a position that something's going to get hurt.
Yeah.
But it's the development and the evolution of the grappling world, and I think it's amazing. Sooner or later, somebody's gonna find ways to protect better and better and better and better. That will force people to move on.
Well, you've seen that, I think, now with a lot of the leg lock guys against each other, they're kind of stalemate, and you see them winning by rear naked choke or arm bar again. You know.
They're not using the leg locks against each other.
Right.
They realize, like, man, he knows as much as I do. Now I need more than that.
Yeah. They're using them to sweep, or they're using them to set up other things. They're trying to exploit other holes. Like maybe they concentrate too much on leg locks, so then they're open to arm bars or chokes.
I remember when I learned in the beginning, we have foot lock as the last resource. Let's see, I'm fighting the guy, and I'm not able to submit him. I'm gonna foot lock him. That's how we used to have in the 80s.
Yeah, it's like a Hail Mary.
The foot lock is, okay, this is my deadly weapon. If everything that I do is not working, I'm going to foot lock him. Today is the opposite. My first shot is foot lock him all the way. If it's not working, I'm going to choke him.
Yeah. You see so few foot locks in MMA. It's interesting, right? You see like so few figure 4 foot locks.
Because the danger also for you to get hit.
Right. But the leg lock game is so unexpected. Because I always thought they were a good technique if you can get it, but it's not that high percentage in MMA. That was kind of how I felt. You didn't see too many of them. I think it was, we had a few guys that were really good in the early days, like Oleg Taktarov and, you know, some other guys who were really good, but we didn't have the level that you have like a Palhares. He was the first guy to be like super scary at a elite modern level with heel hooks, diving on things, transitioning from one thing to the next, and then locking you up in a position where you better tap quick. That guy was he's particularly scary when he fought because he was so strong. That is a body designed to rip your legs apart. He just could grab a hold of you and rip your shit apart, man. He came from a really, really bad childhood.
Okay.
And he's talked about it in depth about growing up on a farm and being forced to eat pig slop when he was a little boy.
No way.
That cut that he has on his chest, that big scar, he had sealed that up with glue. Yeah, like crazy shit. It goes to show you how good Garry Tonon is as a submission grappler too, because they had a great submission grappling match. I think it turned out in a draw, and Garry Tonon is so much smaller than him. That's something extra scary about a guy who'll fuck your knee up.